Yo, since I understand that there's gonna be a whole nother group of people coming in here, and it's not gonna be the same amount of people and the same amount of people, because I understand the algorithms. I understand the algorithms of how things are designed. I understand the algorithms of how Facebook is designed. I understand the algorithms of how Instagram is designed. That's why when you log on, it tells you that we are contacting your following, or we are gathering in people, right? It's because they're not gathering all the people. They're only gathering a select few. They're not gathering everything. I got motherfucking 108,000 followers. It should be at least nigga fucking 10,000 niggas in here. So you gotta understand. You gotta understand this shit is all part of the epic plan. All of this shit, all these algorithms, all this shit is designed to lower the reach when someone is fucking talking about something that really matters. So, what's good, King? So what I want to talk about is, like I said, for everybody that third, can you do me a favor? Can you rip the last live, the one before this one? Can you rip that one and throw that up for me? ASAP. And then no, actually I want to throw that one on my joint. You could throw it on yours too, but rip it for me and send it to me through WeTransfer. But yeah, so back to what I was saying. Shouts out to everybody that just came in here. Shouts out to everybody that didn't listen to the last live. I wasn't gonna go live again, but I figured I'd go live again because I know it's gonna be a whole nother group of people that didn't listen to the last live, or that didn't even understand the last live. So, going back to what I was saying prior about X. Nah, he gone, bro. Whether we like X or not, whether we like X or not, whether we dislike him or not, I looked at X like a person that could have, that had the potential to alter this universe, right? I looked at him as a person that had the energy to alter this universe. He possessed the energy and an amount of energy that is not commonly found in people of his age. He possessed a certain amount of information and a certain level of knowledge that is not commonly seen at his age. I got you, Truth. Hold on. Give me about 5-10 minutes. I'm gonna pull you up. I believe he possessed a specific amount of energy and a specific amount of information and knowledge that was not common for his age. And one thing about us as human beings, energy, one thing you got to understand about energy is, as positive. Yeah, I read, dog. You got to understand, dog. I talk to everybody behind these social media walls. So one thing you got to understand about energy, whether you believe energy is positive or negative, energy is still energy and it can still destroy you, right? Would you go touching, like, all right, you like to charge your phone, right? And your phone is dope when you charge your phone. You're like, yo, my phone is charged. It helps me, right? But would you go touch an electric wire? No, you wouldn't go touch your electric wire because it's dangerous. And you got to understand, energy comes with that. Energy comes with, positive and negative. It comes with both sides of it. It just depends on how you teeter it, right? So, I looked at X like this, right? I looked at this. No, look, bro, it's a lot going on right now, and we're gonna talk about it. We're gonna talk about it, truth. But look, what I'm saying is this, right? The truth is, all X needed, right? All X needed was for one of these legends to get behind him and mold him. This is the problem with our generation. This is the problem with this world. All he needed, you got to think, this kid was extremely powerful. And I don't mean powerful from a following standpoint. I mean from who he was. He was extremely powerful. He had energy that none of these young niggas had. A lot of it. And I'm talking about from an aura perspective, from me understanding who he was and what he was. All it took was somebody like Jay or somebody with a very big influence to get in his corner and turn all of that energy into a super positive. If somebody would have got behind him, right? If somebody would have got behind X and said, yo, I see what you're doing, young brother. Let's push this conscious shit. Let's push this positive shit. Right? Let's push all of this shit. Look, let's push all this shit you talk about in your lives. You got to understand, the negative shit is for the publicity because we live in a world that's based on followings. People, y'all don't listen to niggas who don't got followers. Y'all don't listen to people who don't got followers. If a person doesn't have followers, y'all don't listen to them. If a person doesn't have a blue check or followers, y'all really don't listen to them. So we live in a world that's based off, you only listen to those who are at a certain level. Right? So, all it took was for somebody to get behind him. All it took was for somebody extremely positive to get behind him, dog. This shit like Star Wars, dog. It's like Anakin. It's the same way. Dog, we all got the power, but if the power leans too much to the left, then it can become negative. It can take over negative if it leans too much to the left. Dog, I looked at him like that. I looked at XXX like a kid that was caught between the light world and the dark world. He was caught between the positive and the negative. All he needed was somebody to make him pick a side. The kid was depressed, dog, and there's a lot of depression. Dog, when you know what he knows at fucking 20 years old, dog, you gonna be depressed as shit. Look, you have to fuck all of his trap music. You have to listen to his sad music. He's telling people, save me, dog. Come save me. Somebody come help me, dog. Somebody come tell me that I'm not crazy for knowing the shit that I know. Somebody come save me, dog. Save me before I fall. I'm trying to tell y'all I am only depressed because I know too much. Right? I know too much. Depression does not come from, all right, it's two types of depressions, right? There's two types of depressions. No, there's three types of depressions. You got girls that don't think they're pretty no more and they become depressed and hurt themselves. You got kids that's spoiled and got everything they ever wanted and they become depressed. And you got kids that know too much that become depressed. Right? You got kids that become depressed based on them knowing too much. I feel XXX was depressed based on knowing too much. Right? Right? Now, when you lack information, the same thing with capital Steez, dog. The same thing with Steez. Everybody I talk to, yo, Steez is wilding. because the man knew too much. Same thing with Absol. It's the same thing with everybody, dog. When you know too much, dog, it's bad. So what I'm saying is, right, I just want y'all to go listen to his XXX cipher. Go listen to his XXL cipher. I don't want to hear nothing about nothing else. If you never heard it, get off this live and go listen to XXX XXL cipher. I don't want to hear shit else. Just go listen to it. See, some of y'all might not even understand what he talking about because you lack the information to even process to understand what he talking about. Shit ain't overhead to me. Shit sound like music to my ears. I'm like, oh, he know a lot. Oh, he know a lot for a little nigga. He know a whole lot for a little nigga. He's the only one. He was the only one. He was the only one out of that class that spoke on something that was way beyond what I thought he would have ever spoke on. Right? Go listen to XXX XXL cipher verse. Go listen. Everybody missed it because you fell victim to what the media pump. The man spoke on a lot in that cipher. A lot. Spoke on the government, the lies, the religion, the everything. Spoke everything. Or everything in that verse. At that moment, I knew. Let me tell y'all something. Before that, I didn't really know bruh like that. Right? Before that, I didn't really know bruh like that. I just heard the negative side. My first time actually really listening to bro was the XXL cipher. When I heard his XXL cipher, I said, holy shit. Oh, wait. Did you hear this shit? I'm looking at my man, nigga. I think it was me and Brother Polite. Or it was me and somebody sitting down. I forgot who it was. No, it was me and Brother Polite. It was me and Brother Polite. Right? It was me and Brother Polite. We was sitting down, dog, and we listening because we was like, we had this whole like debate about the mumble rapper niggas and shit. We was debating about the mumble rappers, right? And we like, look at this cipher shit. Look at these new niggas they pumping. Let's listen to this fuck shit. So Polite like, yo, let's listen to this fuck shit. But when we listen to the fuck shit, my man, the beat cut off. My man cut the beat off. My man cut the beat off, bent down on one knee, and rapped the realest shit that has ever been said in any XXL cipher. He has the realest verse of every XXL cipher that has ever made. Everybody that get on there rap about stupid shit. Shoot a nigga, smoke a nigga, kill a nigga. You feel me? My bitch this, my chain this, I got this, I got that, I got cars, I got this, I got that. Every nigga on there that has ever been on XXL literally rapped about the nonsense. He was the only one. He was the only one that actually got up there and said something worth. It's the only one. The only one who got up there and said something that mattered, right? So look, peep. Right after that, that nigga Polite looked at me and said, oh, they gonna kill that nigga. I looked at Polite, I was like, yep. Right? Oh, they gonna kill that nigga. That was Polite's exact words. Oh, they gonna kill that nigga. Somebody gonna kill that nigga. The government gonna program a signal into one of these young niggas' heads to kill that nigga. If the government don't kill him, they gonna most definitely program one of these little stupid niggas to kill that nigga. The kid know too much. The man got up there, cut the beat off, dropped down on one knee, and rapped some of the realest shit that you ever heard. But see, it's not real to y'all because y'all have been programmed to like fake real. Right? You know why I ain't blocking nobody in this live? Because it just showed me that who's demons and who's not demons. See, the thing is, you got to keep some of your enemies close so you can track them. I'm a hunter, dog. I hunt demons. I don't run from them. I'm a nigga that don't pray. I'm a nigga that don't pray to be saved from the evil. I walk head first in it. Now, right? I track demons. I hunt them. Right? But what I'm saying is this, right? I don't have to rap it, dog. What do I have to rap it for? Just go listen to Daylyt and XXX Save Me. I talked to bro. I'm like, yo, bro, you should let me get on that remix to save me. He like, yeah, bro, just put it out. Put it on your channel. I won't flag it or nothing. Put it on your channel. I put it up. All right, cool. Go listen to Daylyt and XXX Save Me. It's up right now. It's up. Go listen to it. Daylyt featuring XXX Save Me. It's up. But what I'm saying is this, right? What we got to understand is whether we like the kid or not, the man has positive shit in this world that some of your favorite rappers don't even have. Right? The man has some positive shit in this world that some of your favorite rappers don't have. I get it. I like bro, and I'm pushing for bro to the max. Right? I'm pushing for bro for the max. I'm pushing for bro to the max. A lot of people don't understand. They don't understand people like him. Just as well as people don't really understand people like me. We all come from the same cloth. We do the crazy shit that we got to do to get people's attention. Then when we get people's attention, then we tell them what we got to tell them. Right? You know what's crazy? You know what's the craziest shit in the world? I literally got my XXX tat yesterday. Like before, well, no, the day before yesterday. I got it. It's like traumatizing to me. Cause all right, so hold on, I'll show y'all some shit. Show y'all some shit. Hold on. All right, so I'm building a wall on my arm, right? Let me show y'all. I'm building a wall on my arm, right? Ferrule, music, right? Microphone, the microphone, and then the cable wraps around my arm and it comes all the way down to my hand, right? Which is the microphone cable, right? But it wraps around my arm. So, you know, these are all the timelines of the people that I feel should be on my arm. Hold on, I can't. So we got, hold on, let me turn this around. So we got Prodigy, Capital Steve, I got X. I'm getting fucking Tupac, Lisa Left Eye, Prince, Michael Jackson, Prince, Lisa Left Eye, Tupac. Old Dirty Bastard is coming right there. So pretty much around my arm, it will be all the artists. No, it's not just regular artists. Around my arm will be all the artists that actually rapped for. No, this just ain't about dead people. This is about, you got to understand, it symbolizes positive music, the music that we need to hear from the kings. Right? It's not about people who just died. It's about people who were saying the shit that everybody was afraid to say. That's what it's about. It ain't about chinks. It ain't about none of these people. It ain't about none of these regular rappers that died. It's about people that said the shit. Notice everybody on my arm had the same message. Everybody. Steez had the same message as Prodigy. Prodigy had the same message as Double X. Double X, Prodigy, and Steez had the same message as Pac. Pac had the same message as Michael Jackson. Michael Jackson had the same message as Prince. All of these people will be on my arm. No, Pac is like Pac and MJ and all them niggas, because it goes down. It starts from the bigger faces and then it goes all the way down. And I'm going to trail it all the way down my fingers. Like, right? It's crazy that I got the tattoo before he passed. That's crazy. Like, that's very crazy to me. Is that I got it before he passed. And then I woke up in the morning and I was like, holy shit. My boy was bugging like, yo, how the fuck you knew? I'm like, bro, I didn't know shit. It's kind of wild. Right? Right? So what I'm saying is this, right? It's crazy. It's crazy how this shit works. Well, I say Michael Jordan. Michael Jackson, my fault. I don't mean Michael Jordan. If I said Michael Jordan, my bad. Michael Jackson. So Michael Jackson, Prince, Lisa Left Eye, Old Dirty Bastard, and it's a few more people that I'm gonna get on here. But Old Dirty Bastard, Lisa Left Eye, Michael Jackson, Prince, a few more people that I'm gonna get on my arm. And I'm actually gonna put myself on there too, cause, you know. But yeah, I'm most definitely gonna add Absol to this list. I'm gonna add Joey Badass. I'm gonna add a lot of people to this list. You feel me? Killer Mike, David Banner. I'm gonna add a lot of people to this list because these are all the people that push for what we pushing for, and they actually use their outlets to say the things that need to be said. So shouts out to them, right? It's levels of consciousness. You got people who rap about the regular shit, and you got people who rap about the deeper understanding of this world. Shouts out to them people. Shouts out to Dizzy Wright too for also going down that path. But back to the XXX shit, you know. The thing is this, right? When you are at a level of understanding numerology and understanding, when you're at a level of understanding the laws of synchronicities and the laws of manifestation, this is the problem. You can speak your world into existence, right? You can speak your world into existence. It'll come into existence. What you ask for, where you shall receive, right? What you ask for, you shall receive. And if you think about something enough, it will manifest as reality right in front of you. Right? So, when you start to understand it from that perspective, XXX was just a lost kid in this world, dog. He was just lost. He had a very positive heart and a very super heart, a very, very, very positive heart. He just lost between worlds because he has no father figure to run to. He has no OG to sit there and mentor him and tell him what's going on. He has no one to tell him, yo, you're not the only one in this world that's thinking the way you think. I've been thinking like this for years. He has no one to even fucking call on. So, what do? You let your fucking heart spill, dog. Consciousness will create anger. Every day I wake up pissed and I want to go on killing sprees. Every fucking day. Every day I want to go on killing sprees knowing what's happening. But my positive flame, right? We all got those moments. We can't be looking at these white people like, y'all crazy, y'all shoot up schools. Nigga, you know how many times I wanted to do some crazy shit? Nigga, but we learn how to balance our light and dark. Right? We learn how to balance, right? Some of us learn how to balance our light and dark. All of us have demons. Every last one of us have a very bad monster living inside of us. We're born with them. We're born with them. We all born with them. Everybody are born with some form of monster. That's where I think the character Dr. Jekyll and Hyde come from. All of us has a Jekyll and Hyde. We all could turn up if we push to a specific moment. We all could be pushed. Right? All of us has yin and yang. All of us. So, what I'm saying is, right? It just depends on who you have next to you to soothe the yin and yang. Right? I got a song that's going to be on my next project called The Projects. Right? And the song, it speaks about how some of my homies was gods. I got a lot of my homies that was gods. I've seen them do God-like things, but it's just the energy was pushed towards the wrong direction. If they had someone else to push their energy the other way, they would have probably been fucking neuroscience, nigga, fucking neurosurgeons and all type of shit. If their energy would have got pushed the other way. You get what I'm saying? So I think it's just about however your flame, like, right, you know how they say like twin flames, like everybody got twin flames, you got a blue one, you got a red one, whatever, right? You got a positive, you got a positive and a negative, right? It just depends on how you push it. Some of my homies, I've seen some of my homies do the impossible. I've seen some of my homies, like, I'm going to tell y'all this, right? All right. There is a bloodline in my neighborhood, right? The bloodline is called the Hester bloodline. I want y'all to really think about this, because you won't really understand unless you're from my neighborhood. There's a bloodline called the Hester bloodline, right? If you know anybody that lives in Watts by the name of Hester, all of them are gods. Every last one of the kids are gods, all of them. These niggas come out 6-pack, muscles, Brock Lesnar shoulders, everything. They born with it. All of them, gods. Every last one of them, gods. Them niggas have blood of a god. They all come out buff. Every last one of them. So, I started to look at that as a child. I started to go, what lineage do these niggas come from? How are they built like this? How? T, tell me Dale not a god. Tell me Buddha and Jesse not a god. Tell me Lil Deli not a god. All these people, all of them buff. They was born like that. T, am I lying, T? We used to be kids looking at these niggas like, how? How? I started to realize, dog, they come from something else. They come from, you don't get it, dog. There's a lot of the homies in the hood that's just like, yo, what type of, like, you like a different type of monster. I take this, for example. I take another person that reminded me a lot of XXX, right? Another person that reminded me a lot of, look at Tungans, dog. Look at Samoan niggas. Like, these niggas is gods, dog. Like, I'm telling you, bro. Niggas, oh, people ain't just born like this. But look, there's another person in my neighborhood that reminded me a lot of XXX, which was my homie Tweeter. R.I.P. Tweeter. Tweeter was a lot like XXX. Right? When I say identical, in perspectives of twin flame, right? One moment you see Tweeter happy. I'm talking about happy, laughing, nigga rolling on the ground with the kids doing flips at the park. Later on that night, nigga killed 30 niggas. The next morning, oh, what's up, bro? Ah, nigga, nut, shit, ugly ass nigga. I can say he killed 30 niggas. He passed away. Police ain't gonna arrest the nigga. What y'all gonna do? Nothing. He already gone. You can't do nothing to him. But what I'm saying is, right, it's about the twin flames. And a lot of us have them. And when I knew something was extremely special about Tweeter was the day before he died. I was at the barbershop getting my hair cut, 103rd at Ronnie's barbershop. This is stuff that y'all don't know, but I'm going to say these names for the people that know. I was at the barbershop getting my hair cut, and Tweeter told me out his own mouth, yo, Daylyt, it's up to you, bruh. I used to be like, what? And I was like, what you talking about? He like, yo, it's really up to you to like really, really like do something for us. Like our story's already created, fool. Like you stayed out of a lot of shit we did. We in too deep. We can't stop. And I used to be like, damn, like this is the day before he passed. We sitting in the barber chair and he like, yeah, it's up to you. It's up to you to like really help us, cuz. Nigga cried, hugging my arm. It was almost like he knew he was gonna die, dog. Shit was crazy. That shit still haunt me to this day. Right? But the moral of the story is, right, we're talking about 10 flames. Like, we're talking about twin flames. Like, everybody have a positive and everybody have a negative. It's just, you got to have somebody, you got to have a big, this is what big homies is for, dog. This is what big homies is for. This is what real big homies is for. Like, you supposed to have a big homie to really come to you and mold you, dog. Our big homies molded us to be killers and gangbangers and fighters and shit like that. You really supposed to have a sensei. This is why you have niggas. This is why, like, we all seen the movie Karate Kid, but we didn't really pay attention to the movie Karate Kid. Wax on, wax off, young fella. Patience. Patience is the virtue, dog. Catch this fly with the chopsticks. We had big homies, but we ain't have mentors. What's up, homie? What's up?
Hey,
Just woke up? What are you doing?
You got a new tattoo?
Yep. High five. What's up? What you gonna do today?
I don't know.
Wanna go to the water park?
I was thinking
What?
somewhere else.
No booms, no. Come here.
Pump it up, yeah.
No pump it up.
Why?
Come here.
Why, Dad? Ow.
It's okay. Come here, come here. You got big old hair, man. Look, so I was talking to him about twin flames. Remember, we always talk about twin flames.
No.
Remember the positives and the negatives.
Oh.
Either you're going to be a good person in this world or a bad person in this world. Right? There's nothing in there. What's up? What's up? But anywho, so yeah, like I was saying, you know, Mr. Chinese, did you do all your push-ups today? Huh? And did you do your drawings this morning? Huh? All right, go. Remember, go finish your drawings and your push-ups. But push-ups first and then drawings. 10. All right. But bigger than that, going back to what I was saying, right? You know, I tell my son all the time, you know, I'm your father, but I don't want you to look at me like your father. I want you to look at me like your father, right? I want you to look at me like a mentor. I'm only going to give you the right things in life to help you succeed. And I'm going to tell you all the things that I need to tell you. Right? Oh yeah, no, he got 50 push-ups every morning. 50 push-ups, and he has to draw 10 pictures every morning. Like actual 10 drawings. You have to draw everything that's on your mind every morning. Right? And then after this is breakfast every morning. 50 push-ups, 10 drawings. After 10 drawings, you have to choose a book of your choice. You have to choose a book of your choice. It's a book of your choice. Choose a book of your choice. And you have to read that whole book today. You know, this is stuff our parents never taught us, right? And the thing is, like, you know, most of us, we have dreams, we don't write them down. I want them to write all their dreams. No, only 50. I don't want him to be buff. I just tell him to do 50 to get his adrenaline pumping. That's it. I just want his adrenaline pumping. Pump your adrenaline and then draw after that. Your mind is pumping, your heart is pumping, your mind's worked up. Draw. That's it. But going back to let me see what's the name still on. I want to pull him up. Truth still in here or no? Oh yeah. Right. But going back to what we're talking about, I honestly believe that X was important to this generation. Right? Honestly believe that he was extremely important to this generation, and he most definitely had a lot to say if he could have got to a specific level. We have to really ask ourselves this question. Pac died at 25. I want you to really think about this. Tupac died at 25 years old. I've never seen nobody say Pac was too young to die. That's because he already reached the specific potential to where we looked at him as a fucking father. Pac was only 25 years old, bro. Only 25. I want that to really settle in your mind. Tupac was only 25 when he died. Niggas think Pac was like a like an old wizard or something. Niggas be like, yeah, that nigga Pac was like 40 something. He had to been like 40 something. The man was only 25. I want you to really sit here and think about this. Pac was only 25. He had reached a crazy mentality by 25 that we never even looked at him like a child. 25, you a child, dog. A man died at 25. Niggas thought Pac was in his 40s. Man was 25 years old. I want you to really sit here and think about that. 25. X was 20 years old. Imagine where he or what he would have become in the next 5 years. Imagine if he would have even got to become, what if he would have even got to understand what he'd been doing? He was young. He didn't even understand it, dog. Do y'all remember what Tupac was doing at 20 years old? Do y'all remember what Tupac was doing at 19 years old? How many of y'all know 19-year-old Tupac? I do. He was on stage humping blow-up dolls. He was on stage humping blow-up dolls in G-strings. You know what Pac was doing at 18, 19? All around the world, same old song, doing the Humpty Hump. With blow-up dolls in the background, and giant dildos, and all type of weird fuck shit. Pac was trolling at 19. See, this is what y'all don't know because y'all not old enough. Y'all just know dead Pac and what he did after he died. Pac at 19 was a fucking troll. Pac was in the group with the trollers. He was part of the troll group. At 19. This nigga gonna say no he wasn't. Shut your ass up. Humping blow up dolls. He was humping blow up dolls at 19 on stage. So if we judge Pac by his 18 to 19 to 20 years, no, we judge him by what he grew up and became. He just did a lot. Dog, you don't know Tupac like we know Tupac, dog. I'm from the West Coast. I watched this shit. Dog. What's good, Bobby? I watched Tupac hump blow up dolls on stage. I watched Tupac wear G-strings. I watched Tupac get on stage in underwear when he was young. I seen this shit with my own eyes. I seen it. So what I'm saying is, Pac wasn't on what X was on when he was that young. Imagine what X or who X could be or is going to be in 5 years. The man knows a lot, bro. He knows a whole lot. The man knows a lot. It sucks. It sucks that he may not get to see his full potential. It sucks. Dog, Tupac is from California. Nobody give a fuck if he was born in New York, nigga. He from California. New York didn't give a fuck about Tupac because New York niggas is stupid. All y'all niggas rap about is Beamers, BMWs, nigga, gold chains, flashy items. Tupac didn't fit in with y'all dumbass nigga. You had to get the fuck out of there. The fuck? You knew Tupac was ours. No, he wasn't. Nigga, he was ours. Fuck you mean? Nigga, y'all can have Biggie. Nigga, y'all can have Big L. Y'all can have all them nigga. Nigga, Tupac came to the West. Fuck you talk about, nigga. West Coast to the day I die. Ride on you enemies! Fuck you talking about, nigga. He ain't belong over there anyway, nigga. He belong over here. Nigga, get mad. Do something. Look, niggas love that type of energy. Niggas like, yo, they about to argue. They about to fight. We can't wait till they kill each other. Look how fucked up people's mind is. Niggas arguing over where the nigga from. This is how they got us, dog. They got niggas' minds so fucked up. Nigga, he wasn't from over there. He from East Coast. Nigga, do it matter where he from? Do that even matter? Why would that even come to your mind? Do that even matter? Shut the fuck up. Like, do it even matter where he from? More of the story is the nigga message. And the moral story is what he did before the message. Dog, you got a picture of Drake blackface, and then you asking me what do Drake has to say about it. This is what Drake got to say about it. Block. Get your ass out of here. Fucking troll page. See, the reason why I'm not going to do a tribute song to X is because I plan on talking to him later on tonight. And I'm going to ask him what he wants me to do. Energy cannot be destroyed. Whether y'all understand it or not, energy cannot be destroyed and will not and won't ever be destroyed. Right? So I'm going to talk to him tonight, and I'm going to ask him, what does he want me to do? And if he wants me to make the song, then I'm going to make the song. If he doesn't want me to make the song and he wants his legacy to continue the way it is, then I'll leave it at that. It can only be transformed, or a transformation, or gained within to something else. But it cannot be destroyed, so I'll just wait. No. O3 Greedo said Pac was not a gangster like he portrayed he was, which is a true statement. Pac was not a blood. Pac was not a Crip. Pac was not a gang member. That's what O3 Greedo said about Pac. Pac was not none of those people. Pac had to do all of that to get the attention. That's what Greedo was saying. Pac was an actor, and that's exactly what Greedo was saying. He is an actor. Right? Now, he was a dope actor. Right? He was actually an activist. Shouts out to Pac. He was an activist. That makes a lot of sense. He acted like everything else to get the attention and then gave the world the very positive messages. Shouts out for Pac for doing everything he had to do to get the world's attention, to tell them what he wanted to tell them. Right? Like, we so fucked up, we took the word thug and used it completely wrong. Thug is an acronym. Tupac was the first nigga to bring the word thug into the world. Right? He brought the word thug into the world. Pac. And thug never was designed to mean thug. Bigger than that. For those. This is just, because I got some shit I got to take care of. But I want y'all to listen to 3 things before I go. Right? I want y'all to listen to 3 things. I want y'all to listen to XXX's XXL cipher. Right? Because I'm about to go. So I want y'all to go do this before I go. I want you to listen to XXX XXL cipher. I want you to listen to Daylyt and XXX Save Me. Right? And I want you to watch his positive podcast. Right? You can go to Third Eye Rap YouTube channel. There is a 1-hour long tribute of all the positive moments that XXX spoke on. There's a 1 hour. My man Third Eye just put it up ASAP. There's a 1 hour tribute of all XXX good moments. A compilation of all the real shit he ever spoke. Go watch that shit on Third Eye Rap channel right now. Right? Now, before we go, it's 2 more things I want to talk about. And this is just for the conspiracy theorists, right? Because we have a lot of conspiracy theorists in the world. So I'm going to throw something in the air. I'm going to throw the monkey wrench in the air for the conspiracy theorists. I watched the video, and I watched the video numerous times, and I also downloaded the video, then I refurbished the video, because remind y'all, I do a high-end video editing. So I refurbished the video, pixelated it, crunched a few pixels, brought it back into clarity to like bring up the quality of the video to determine what really happened. I really looked at the video and I seen no wounds. Right? I want y'all to think about this. I seen no wounds. I seen no blood.
I know street niggas. Street niggas shit like this is messy. Street nigga shit is messy. If a nigga rob you and bust at you, it's gonna be messy. Street niggas, especially niggas in Florida, nigga don't got no aim. These niggas barely could talk in Florida. Right? So it's gonna be messy. It's gonna be real messy. Right? So I came to the final conclusion. Nas just dropped the album. Remind y'all, Nas was having maximum difficulties with even uploading his album. You ever notice Nas' whole release was fucked up? Right? Nas' release was completely fucked up, which threw off everything about Nas' album. It was thrown off. It wasn't promoted by it. Nas' entire release was fucked. Right? On top of Nas' release being fucked, Jay-Z also dropped an extremely positive album right after that. Right? Not only was Nas' album release fucked up, but Jay-Z dropped the extremely positive visual and album right after Nas. Right? Right after Nas. And then 2 days later, XXX gets killed and another rapper gets killed. All the headlines erased. All the headlines of Jay-Z album, all the headlines of Nas album erased. Bye-bye. Jay-Z album is old. Nas album is old. Them shits came out 3-4 days ago. They already considered as old. I just seen a nigga like, yo, that new Nas, that shit's a classic, bro. That shit like 4 days old. That shit was a classic. So think about this. Right? This is just for the conspiracy theorists. 2 of the most greatest albums of our time just dropped within days. And within days, 2 people got killed. And all the social media, the mainstream outlets are no longer talking about the album. Which those albums are very powerful for us right now. It's a lot of things in both of them albums that need to be said. And yet they're gone. They're erased from mainstream media. Erased. They're erased. They're erased. So this is just for my conspiracy theorists. This can most definitely be an epic plot to remove any form of talk about Jay-Z album, any form of talk about Nas album. This can most definitely be a pot. Appreciate that, sis. Shouts out to all the queens that's here. Shouts out to all the sisters that's here. I fuck with all of y'all. Shouts out to all the kings that's here. Shouts out to all the men that's here. But what I'm saying is, all of the same social media sites that has posted XXX and the other dude death, they did not post Jay-Z album, or they didn't post. Why didn't we see Jay-Z album on all social media sites? Why didn't we see Nas album on all social media sites? Why? You notice that? You notice that? You notice you didn't see Jay shit promoted crazy. You didn't see Nas shit promoted crazy. It's because they talking about shit that we need to hear. So y'all bless up, man. Y'all stay safe. I'm out, dog.